Hello, and welcome to your winter intersession class for Math 091. In this video, we will discuss a weekly routine for you to follow so you can better manage your time and so you can be successful over the next 4 weeks. First, let's discuss some of the benefits of online learning. Online learning gives you added flexibility and allows you to go at somewhat of a self-paced path. There's opportunities to develop stronger time management skills, to display and develop self-motivation, to improve virtual collaboration with your online peers, to refine your critical thinking skills, and to develop some new technical skills. Now, this course is only 4 weeks long. Normally, this course runs for a 16-week semester. During the 16-week semester, students would spend 4 hours in class and at least 4 hours outside of class each week working on homework or studying for an upcoming test or reviewing the material learned in class. Since this course is condensed into 4 weeks during the winter intersession, that means you should be spending at least 32 hours per week to be successful in this course. That means you will be spending 32 hours per week watching online videos, taking notes, completing practice problems, answering discussion boards, studying for upcoming exams, and just practicing the material in general. This will allow you to develop those skills, such as new technical skills, critical thinking skills, and your time management skills. Now let's look at a weekly routine for you to follow so you can be successful and so you can best manage your time over the next 4 weeks. At the beginning of each week, you want to view the weekly module outline in Canvas to preview the assignments that are coming up for that week. Let's take a look at a sample week. Here is an example of week 1. You will start by watching the week 1 overview, and then here are the rest of the assignments for this week. You're going to post to the discussion board where you're going to introduce yourself to the rest of the class. Then there's a scavenger hunt quiz that's going to help familiarize yourself with all the features of the course. Then you can see we have some assignments due in more for Unit R. That's our review unit. Then every week, I will host what's called a We Meet Wednesday. Since we don't have actual tutoring center open during the winter intersession, I thought it would be nice if 1 hour a week we could meet online where you can ask questions in real time about the material that we're learning that week. Or if you just have any general questions about the course, or if you just want to have a time where you can meet your instructor and meet some other classmates face to face. These are optional meeting sessions. You do not have to attend. But if you are able to attend, they will be very beneficial to your learning. And they will, like I said, give you the opportunity to ask questions in real time, but you don't have to physically drive to campus. You can do it from your computer. The first one is happening on Wednesday, the 21st at 10 a.m. I can't wait to meet you. Then we have a page where you're going to review the order of operations and read about the guidelines for the practice online exam. The practice online exam will make sure that you have your webcam and microphone set up properly and that you have properly loaded Respondus Lockdown Browser. It's just 3 quick questions, but the main goal of the practice online exam is to make sure that all your technology is ready and that you are comfortable taking a test in the online environment. You will also submit your written work for the practice exam, and that will also give you the opportunity to make sure you have the ability to scan and upload your documents. After you take the online practice exam, there's a video to show you the solutions, just in case you have any questions about those order of operation problems from the exam. Then you will return to the Introduce Yourself discussion board and reply to at least one of your classmates. Then we have Units 1 and 2 due on December 21st, and Unit 3 is due on December 23rd. Then you're going to prepare for Exam 1, which is coming up during week 2. And there is a quick video and quick quiz for you to take to make sure that you know how to use the Canvas equation editor. In the Canvas equation editor, you will be entering mathematical notation and symbols using your keyboard when you take the online exams. So this quick quiz, again, just helps you familiarize yourself with the Canvas equation editor to make sure that you've gotten a chance to use all the technology before the first exam. We want to make sure that you get all your questions answered before you take that first exam. After you view the weekly module outline in Canvas, you're ready to start your MORE assignments. Remember, MOER stands for Maricopa Open Educational Resources. You'll start with the media lesson. The media lesson is like your online classroom. You will have your student workbook out and the pages in your student workbook aligned to the videos that you will watch in the media lesson. Take notes and write down everything in your notebook so you have samples to look at when you're completing the online homework. Once you score 100% on the media lesson, the homework assignment will open up. You can access the media lesson, the homework assignment, and the quizzes in our MORE course. Just click on the folder for the unit you're working on. Once you complete the media lesson with 100%, the homework for the unit 1 or the whatever unit you're working on will become available. Remember, the homework and the quiz won't be available until you reach 100% on the preceding assignment, the assignment that comes right before it. Here is a sample page of how you should be taking notes when you're watching the media lesson. The examples in the student workbook align directly with the example you're going to see in the video. The instructor in the video will walk you through the sample problems. Take notes so you have a reliable resource to look at when you're completing the homework and the quizzes. Make sure you're showing all your work and write little notes to yourself so in the future, when you look back at your notes, they are a reliable resource. After you watch the media lesson and complete all the notes, you're ready for the homework assignment. You can try the problems in the homework assignment as many times as you want. If you get a question wrong, that's okay. You should still show all your work in your notebook, but try again. You can try each question 3 times. And you can generate a similar problem for extra practice. This means that everybody has the ability to score 100% on the homework because you can always try a similar problem to improve your score. After you score 100% on the homework, the quiz becomes available. Here is a sample of what your homework should look like. You can either write your work in a spiral notebook or on loose leaf paper that you keep in a 3-ring binder. Number each question, write the name of the homework assignment at the top of your paper, so if you need help on any of the questions, you can easily find your work, or if you meet with me during one of our live sessions, you can refer to your work, or you could even snap a picture of it and upload it so I could look at it and give you some feedback if you're having a hard time getting the right answer. But make sure you're showing all your work so you get the practice of writing everything down, and it's going to help you learn the material by writing everything down, and you'll have a good resource to use when you're taking the quizzes. So now you might be asking, but why do I really have to show my work? Why should I take so much time to write everything down and make it nice and organized? Well, there's several reasons on why you have to show your work. Somewhere along the way, I know that we've all been asked to show our work by our teachers, but let's discuss what that really means. Showing your work means that when any calculation is involved, you're writing down enough steps to let someone familiar with the course reproduce what you did. You're kind of writing like a rule book or a playbook, so like a play-by-play book. So when somebody else looks at your work, they could say, oh, I understand how to solve this problem. And it's like they can follow it as a how-to guide. If a classmate or your instructor can tell how you reached your answer without having to guess or without having to fill in any missing steps, then you've properly shown your work. And you can see a sample of a previous student showing their work for a certain problem that has to do with fractions. There's just a quick sample of what your work should look like when you show your work. After you complete the homework assignment with 100%, you're ready to take the quiz. Now, the quizzes will feel very familiar to you because they'll be very similar to the homework problems. In the quiz, you get 2 attempts at each problem before you can try a similar problem. So you know what that means. You can also earn 100% on every quiz. There's no time limit on the quizzes, and you can keep generating new problems until you get the answer correct. Now, make sure you're showing all your work, so even if you make a mistake, you've reminded yourself what the mistake was and how not to make the same mistake again the next time you try a similar problem. The quiz will open up once you reach a score of 100% on the homework for that unit. After you complete the media lesson, the homework, and the quiz, You want to return to the modules in Canvas in case there's any other assignments for that week. There might be a discussion board you have to post to, or there might be an exam that week. You just want to make sure you're always going back to the Canvas modules to make sure that you've completed everything for the week. I look forward to spending the holiday season with you as you become stronger and more confident with your math. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, and I look forward to meeting you during our first We Meet Wednesday session on the 21st at 10 a.m.